What's up, pimps and baby Lynn? Today, I got something special. As you can see, we're in some creative mode and stuff. I figured I was going to take a peek at the new update. And it's not so new anymore. I think it's been a little bit since it came out. I hope this isn't too loud. When I play it back, I'll know if it's too loud. I tried to test it, but it sounds different on different devices. So I'll try to keep my voice to like a minimum. But yeah. Anyway, so we're going to take a look at the new update. This is 26.20, which is pretty awesome. We got some new blocks. We got a whole new sulfur cave and stuff, and I got a secret right over there. But real quick, we're going to take a peek at just a few things around here, and I'm expecting that this probably won't take very long. But I'm thinking like tomorrow, probably, I'll have an actual survival video back out. Otherwise, let's just take a peek around. So, as you can see, we're in a sulfur cave. I actually found this is like the template one from the seed generator because I was having trouble finding an actual good one. Because, sad to say, they were kind of just not really that good. This is probably one of the best ones I found so far. But anyways, this is one of the little springs. And so, there's these little like things that look like big farts coming up from the water here. And that's because I put some potent sulfur down there. And so what this potent sulfur does, it releases pretty much just like a fart up in the air. And when you dip in this water down here, if you're in these particles, you start to get like really drunk. So you took like 5 tequila shots, you're taking a swim, whatever. Anyways, and around here, gosh, it's trippy. There's some sulfur cube guys. They hang around, do their thing, and they're nice. They're just friendly. They don't freaking drop anything because, oop, Microsoft doesn't want anything to be dropped. Um, Whatever that has to do with species or some shit, I don't care. Anyways, so we also got some cool stuff. It's just like some underwater springs and stuff, and some like mine, or not mine, cave, whatever. And I put a bunch of lights in here anyways because it was too dark. Um, but we also got some sulfur spikes. These things don't do damage, I don't think. They're just kind of like here. But they're kind of neat. And it's like, this whole thing is just like McDonald's colors, red and yellow. um, but yeah, we have these blocks right here. These are some of the little variants and whatever. This is the sulfur like slabs, the block, the stairs and the wall right there. And same with this is cinnabar, which is the red stuff. And this as well, these are actually the cool stuff. So we have like, I should have put them all together, like the different types, but I didn't think about it. We have different brick variants, like this is brick stairs and slabs and the actual block. And then there's also a polished, and that's the polished up there. There's also wall variants as well. And the chiseled right here, which I think is like a bug, maybe? I don't know. This is polished there, brick there, as well as these variants up here. And yeah, this is also the chisel, which I think is supposed to be like this, the cube thing. And the wall variants, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, it's pretty. And this is actually, I believe, the first part to the actual big Chaos Cubed update. But yeah, anyways. So it's pretty cool. And there's like different generations. I wonder if I could actually find one that's above ground, because they spawn underground in these caves. And there's also expanses, like, oh my gosh. I'll actually take a peek over here and just show you. If we go out here, there we go. I gotta remember I'm right here. It gets a little laggy, so ignore it. It should be around here. There's other entire expanses of this. It just kind of like trickles down into these other caves and stuff. I should have put on a night vision. But yeah, there's just other expanses. Sometimes it goes above ground and has springs. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just has some little pieces. Which, I mean, it's honestly a really cool update. They have a bunch of things that are kind of neat. But I think, in my opinion, recently, updates on this game especially have just been, I don't know, lackluster. I don't want to hate. I'm not the one who's actually making them, but I don't know. It's just something about it There's just not really much to them, which this is the first part to a bigger update, but I feel like these caves are just kind of like a few extra blocks with a water pool, some farts coming up through the water, and some spikes. Like, that's it. This is all it is. And there's some that goes above ground, whatever. But I think there's more things they could have added that they didn't. And I honestly don't know why, in my opinion, why it would take so long for them to model these and put them in a game and code them in. Couldn't they do a few more things? But we'll see what's in the other half, I guess, of the update. Anyways, so I prepared this little area over here to play some soccer. Because with these little cubes here, I named him Bulbous because he's a ball. With them, you can, like, hand them a block. And then they suck it in and they just, like, sit there. And you can push them around. And if you take a pair of shears, you can get the block off of them and put a different one or just let them roam. Anyways, he's a soccer ball, and I set up a soccer field. And I figured I was going to play by myself. But then I remembered I got some friends. So I pulled them up. We got Mr. Meow right here. He figured he'd, come along, play some games and whatever. And we also got Terry. He's one of my unemployed villager friends. We'll see him in the Let's Play eventually. But anyways, they wanted to play. So I figured, why not? Mr. Meow said that he might play on Terry's team, but he might choose my team too. So, he said he's kind of a cheater when it comes to games, so we'll just see what he does. This area is fenced in pretty well, so I'm hoping that Terry doesn't just wander out. But I don't know. So anyways, oh, Bulbous. We're gonna move him right back over here. They're very delicate. So I'm gonna have that be their goal. This is my goal. Let's play some games. Alright, Terry, you ready to lose? Okay, it's on. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, I totally didn't realize that it's coming through my TV too. I hope that wasn't echoing the whole dang time. Alright, Mr. Meow, let's do this. Oh, shit! Terry! What the hell? I don't even know where he went. Alright, well, never mind. Thought you said you wanted to freaking play. Alright, Mr. Meow, it's me and you. You ready to do this? Alright, we gotta do like whatever that little... He might play on my team. He wants that goal. Alright. Oh, Terry! He's playing as the goalie, I think. Shoot! I think I bounced it. What? Hell yeah. I won. Alright. Well, anyways. It's kind of a little wrap. These are the caves. Terry decided to pull up, be the goalie at the very end. That was a good time. You still lost. Anyways, this is a pretty awesome update. I accidentally left this guy in here, and I forgot to mention, you can completely just like beat them. Like when they're in this mode, I don't think they die. So that's how you kind of push them around. You can play games with them. You can play basketball. There's like I think there's bowling. There's soccer like I just did, which that was really crappy, but it works. But otherwise, yeah. And they're kind of physics-based, so they'll bounce in the water and whatever and go all over the room. But yeah, anyways, I think that's a bit of a wrap on today's little mini video. I might have something planned for later, but we'll see. Tomorrow, I'd like to make an actual survival thing. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has the best day ever, even though it's like 10:19 p.m., but yeah. Alright. Bye!